Stabroek News and other supporters took its demand for an explanation to the government withdrawal of its advertising to the Commonwealth Finance Ministers meeting in Georgetown today. The details from Nazima Ragobir.
Conductor study. Conductor study. Press freedom. Press freedom. Press.
Members of the media fraternity turned out in support of the restoration of government advertising to the privately owned Stabroek News. The media personnel on the protest line took their action to the Guyana International Convention Centre, where the plenary session of the Commonwealth Finance Ministers was in session today. Initially, a police officer barred those on the picket line, citing a call he got from a senior official. Later on, permission was granted for those on the picket line to go beyond the barrier, but without their placards and banners. There, David Carey's publisher of Stabroek News again called on the government to explain its withdrawal of advertising from the Stabroek News for over 1 year now. Those ads accounted for 20% of the privately owned newspaper's revenue.
Governments do not have that right. It's not Mr. Jaglio's money. It's the taxpayers' money. It's my money and her money that they're using to pay for the ads. So you do not have an arbitrary discretion.
Speaking to local and some foreign media representatives who left the business session at the centre, the Careys described the ads withdrawal as a violation of the Declaration of Chapultepec, to which the government is a signatory.
A clause of that explicitly says you may not use state advertising to reward friends and punish critics. This government subscribed to that. Years ago I had persuaded President Jaglio to subscribe to that declaration. This is an open breach of that commitment.
The Careys suggested that the ad issue had its genesis during the run-up to general elections last year. He said that then President Bar Jaglio publicly attacked him personally and the editorials in the Stabroek News. GPS President Dennis Shabral reiterated the association's call for an explanation and evidence to support the government's decision.
Whenever journalists go to press conferences and we pose serious questions to them, they say, where's the evidence? So we're asking the government, where's the evidence that it is an economic reason? And on that basis, we believe that all pressure must be brought to bear on the administration. And this,
in my days, I would thought that that would not be necessary. Look, I fought for freedom of the press, and I still remain committed to freedom of the press. And I don't want to create a hindrance, but press freedom should live everywhere, in Guyana and everywhere.
Former Minister of Information and journalist Moses Nagamoto. Government has said that its decision to place its ads in the Kaichor News was a business decision based on that newspaper's circulation figures. However, the same ads are placed in the state-owned Guyana Chronicle, which has the lowest circulation figures. For Prime News, Nazima Ragobir.